Robin Reed Weather Center. Here's your first alert hometown weather forecast.
Well, our first alert weather day continues through this evening. We do have ongoing potential here of life-threatening flash flooding that now stretches into central Virginia through the Roanoke Valley down across the NRV. And every hometown and the green shaded area here is under a flash flood warning, where we are seeing those smaller streams, creeks, and even some of the larger rivers beginning to come out of their banks, and also those low-lying poor drainage areas are now seeing the potential here of life-threatening flash flooding, ongoing life-threatening flash flooding for you folks in Tazewell County, where a flash flood emergency continues for that area. So first alert Doppler, notice here in the yellow and orange shaded areas, that's where we are seeing some of the heavier of the moisture right now, right along and just north of US 460 as expected as we work into this evening. So we're starting to dry out nicely, southern spine of the Blue Ridge, also through much of the NRV as this moisture begins to lift north and east as we work through this evening. So let's zoom in here a little bit closer into your hometown. We are seeing some of that moderate to heavy rainfall now moving through Appomattox County, over headed now into Prince Edward County, Charlotte County, and beginning to move out of Campbell County. Further off to the north and west, we are seeing some steadier moisture here across the Allegheny Highlands and portions of Bath County, also into Allegheny County and into Rockbridge County, and still across the higher elevations, temperatures are right at or just below freezing. So some of this is falling as freezing rain right now. Further here into the Roanoke Valley, some lighter showers beginning to work into the region, especially over toward the Salem area, southern portions of Roanoke County, down into portions of the NRV, into Montgomery County as well. And then once again, some lighter showers working along the 58 corridor, 29 corridor, and 501 corridor across the south side. And notice we're drying out nicely down across the NRV, southern spine of the Blue Ridge, I-77 corridor through Smith County and also through Wythe County. So we are still tracking the flash flooding here over toward the Marion area. Glade Branch there is overflowing its banks and flooding Citizens Road, and that is ongoing now toward the Saltville area into Smith County. 10 homes are being evacuated in the town of Saltville due to that flooding. The good news here is that the rain has come to an end in that area. Also toward the Blacksburg area, we are watching the potential for flash flooding there. The North Fork Roanoke River has overflowed its banks and flooding fields and farm properties, and that portion of the river continues to rise at this hour and will do so as we head into the overnight hours. So our forecast here within 2 hours, notice much of the moisture lifting north of US 460. We're beginning to dry out nicely south of US 460 later on this evening. We may see another resurgence of some moisture along and east of the Blue Ridge up until about midnight or so, but we should get a break overnight before we are tracking some more moisture working into the area. So rain showers, isolated storms possible as the cold front swings through on Sunday. An isolated strong storm certainly can't be ruled out, especially east of the Blue Ridge. Behind that front, the winds will pick up. We've been giving you the first alert to that over the last several days. Wind gusts up to 55 miles per hour, likely Sunday, lingering into our Monday, and we are still watching an increasing risk of accumulating snow Wednesday into early Thursday morning. So here's that latest hour-by-hour forecast for our Sunday. Notice another round of some moderate to heavy rainfall during that Sunday morning time frame. And once again, an isolated stronger thunderstorm can't be ruled out, especially east of the Blue Ridge. And then quieter conditions will filter in during the afternoon, but the winds will pick up. Once again, wind gusts up to 55 miles per hour possible there. As we look ahead toward the Wednesday, Thursday time frame, we are tracking that increasing risk of accumulating snow, which could lead to some significant impacts. That's why we have issued those first alert weather days already for that Wednesday, Thursday time frame. So your first alert, 7-day forecast, falling temperatures, turning windy on Sunday. Monday and Tuesday, fairly quiet out there with temperatures generally into the 40s. And we do have those first alert weather days Wednesday and Thursday for the chances of accumulating snow. Bitterly cold temperatures with those highs down into the 20s on Thursday.
Can the Who's get